War Commander Krexnil examined the conquest reports with grim satisfaction as his armada neared the cerulean sphere of Sol 3. 147 worlds subdued. 0 losses reported. The sequence never varied. Arrive display. Overwhelming force demand. Instant surrender within hours. The Dominion had refined domination into precise art. Why waste precious resources and structures when terror alone could enforce total compliance? Target confirmed, reported tactical. Fserveshka. Single inhabited planet. Rudimentary technology. Estimated. Population 8 billion. Standard. Pacification procedures should finalize. Subjugation within 6 hours. Krexnil nodded, observing the globe turn calmly beneath them. As with all others, it exhibited no signs of defensive preparation despite their fleets. Vias approach. Initiate contact. Deliver standard terms. Transmission broadcasted across all frequencies. Surrender immediately or face total extermination. The warning had succeeded 147 times prior. Simple, efficient, effective. The reply arrived faster than anticipated. Unknown vessels. This is Admiral Sarah Chun of the Terran Defense Force. You have 60 seconds to identify yourselves and explain your hostile approach to our system. Krexnil's mandibles clicked with amusement. Hostile approach. Our weapons are not even. Engage. He activated the visual transmitter. Primitive entity, behold. The Dominion fleet. Surrender now and your species may serve our empire. Humans stared back with unsettling composure. Unlike the 147 previous leaders who had cowered or pleaded, Admiral Chun showed no intimidation at all. Counter offer, she said evenly. Leave our system immediately and we won't add your vessels to our growing heap of scrap. The bridge fell silent. In 147 conquests, no civilization had ever dared respond with threat. Perhaps you misjudge your position, Krexnil said, triggering the fleet's intimidation array. 1,000 warships charged their weapons simultaneously, casting a spectacle visible from the planet below. We are the Dominion. Defeat is unknown to us. Admiral Chun glanced off screen, then smiled, an expression more horrifying than any display of firepower. Well, she said, there's a first time for everything. The transmission cut and chaos erupted around the Dominion armada. Previously invisible to sensors, materialized. Not hundreds but thousands. The humans had somehow masked an entire fleet with stealth technology. Thought impossible. More shocking than their numbers was their method. Every civilized species in the galaxy fought defensively, conserving lives. Humans fought like they intended to drag every enemy down with them. They weaponized their own vessels. They hacked Dominion systems mid-battle. They wielded debris fields as weapons and asteroid belts as fortifications. Sir Veshka's voice trembled with panic. They aren't defending, they want to annihilate. Well, the human admiral's voice cut through the turmoil on every channel. All ships remember these bastards conquered 147 worlds. Every subjugated species counts on us. No mercy, no retreat, no surrender. What followed shattered every dominion preconception of war. Humans fought not just with ships but with their entire star system. Asteroids became kinetic projectiles. They used planetary gravity to sling attacks from impossible angles. Space itself was their weapon. Most terrifying, they never ceased adapting. Mid-conflict human vessels incorporated captured Dominion tech. Their tactics evolved instantly. They learned while dying. Veshka screamed as another wave of human fighters slammed into flagship shields. 60% of the fleet lost, requesting permission to retreat. Krexnil stared at the tactical display. Sun, a primitive world prevailing. Impossible. In 147 campaigns this had. Never, sir. The communications officer's voice pure terror. Incoming transmission from the surface. Admiral Chun appeared again. Uniform scorched bloodstaining. Her forehead, eyes ablaze with defiance. Behind her the planet mobilized. For total war. Commander, she said quietly. You miscalculated. See those 147 worlds you conquered. They were civilized, fought by rules. Tried to minimize casualties, preserve their culture. She leaned closer. To the camera. Earth isn't civilized. We're survivors. And we just decided. You're a threat to our species' survival. The transmission ended as human reinforcements, in impossible numbers, emerged from behind the moon. All ships. Krexnil whispered into his communicator. Retreat. Retreat now. But as his battered fleet limped from the Sol system, he understood the horrifying truth. Humans weren't defending, they were coming for him.